What's going on, guys? Motivated.j here, back with quarantine correctives, and the topic of today is protracted shoulders. I'm gonna show you guys real quick what that is. Take a look at my shoulders and where they're headed. Boom, right? I'm gonna show you guys one more time. Pay attention to my shoulders and how they move forward. Boom, sometimes so much so that it'll end up causing a hunchback. So the opposite of this would be retracting the shoulders, right? See how the shoulders move back? Retracting the shoulders. Kind of like you, a good way to think of this and a good way to kind of accomplish this is imagine you're pinching a pencil in between your shoulder blades, right? Now this is a better position to be in because I have a more open, wider chest, I'm taller, I have more range of motion in my shoulder, which we'll go into in a bit. But aside from that, the reasons that you don't want to have protracted shoulders or be in a position to where your shoulders are protracted, just because this applies to everybody. Chronically, it can lead to shoulder pain, neck pain, back pain, just to name a few. Now, if you're an athlete, it can lead to limited athletic capabilities, limited athletic movements, and you obviously don't want that, right? So how do you get it? How do you get it? Let's say I'm sitting down, right? I'm on a computer, I'm down here, right? I'm on the phone, I'm playing video games. Now you can even start in a good position, a good retracted position, but sometimes, just naturally, you don't have to be lazy, but your body just, without you even realizing, maybe you're in depth, like you're real deep in thought into the paper, and then you slowly start getting to this protracted position, right? So it's not your fault, it just happens. Let's not worry about what happened. Let's not worry about how we got it. Let's just fix it, right? So again, we're in a position for a prolonged period of time. Muscles start to tighten up, shorten up a little bit. So what we got to do is open up that muscle group, right? And we got to activate the muscles that aren't being used enough. So in this case, the muscles that cause retraction, right? So what we'll do today is we'll keep it really simple, right? We'll keep it really simple. For those of you that don't have any equipment, you'll still be able to do this. For those of you who have maybe some bands, you'll definitely be able to do this with a little bit of resistance. And it could help, but if you're not ready for the resistance, stick to the body weight. It doesn't matter how much weight you use as long as you go ahead and fix this, right? So, anyways, the first exercise we're gonna go over, and I'll show you guys this position from the back as well. But imagine you can do this either kneeling like I am right now, right? You can do it standing, you can even do it sitting, as long as your torso is in a nice upright position. So what I'm gonna do is I like to do with my palms up, my thumbs out. And I like to come all the way back. Again, imagine I'm pinching that pencil in between my shoulder blades. I'll hold for 1, 2, 3. Come back, nice control. I'll feel my shoulder blades come back out, right? Come back out, and I'll come back in. Feel my shoulder blades come back in, and again, I'll hold all the way back here. 1, 2, 3, and I'll come back in. I like to do them for reps of 6 to 8. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, about 2 to 3 sets, right? Now, why do I like doing it with my palms up? Because it puts us in a more externally rotated position. So when I'm back here in this position here, it'll allow me to get a little more stretch in my shoulders, right? What else? All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like with the band. So with the band, I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like with my palms facing down. So just like this, you can also do, and it'll actually be a little easier for you to retract your shoulders, right? Boom, I'm gonna go ahead and get some tension already, start off. And again, my first thing is I'm not worried about bringing the weights back. I'm worried about pinching my shoulders. So if I worry about pinching my shoulders back first and bring the weights back, then I can get a more contraction, right? Again, I'm pulling back, 1, 2, 3, coming in, and then going back again, 1, 2, 3, coming in. Now, essentially it's the same movement, just my palms are down, right? And now I have the band. Now, if you don't have one of these bands, you can even use one of these little bands. Same concept. Now I'm gonna show you guys a neutral position, right? My thumbs are facing up this time. They're not down, they're not out, right? Or excuse me, not in, not down. And I'm gonna go ahead and just go the same exact movement with my shoulder blades, just different hand position and a different band. Boom, 1, 2, 3, come in, and again, 1, 2, 3, come in, right? Now, you can mix, you don't have to, just this band doesn't mean this position. You can mix positions, so whichever one suits you. The hardest one in my opinion is thumbs out, all right? The easiest one in my opinion, it depends on what kind of band you use, but usually it would just be this one, neutral grip, right? Or hands down. okay? Or palms down. Now, what that looks like from behind. Like I said, you're gonna pinch your shoulders back. Hopefully you guys can see this. Pinch your shoulders back. 1, 2, 3. Holding that pencil in there. Come back. See how my shoulder blades come back out. Come back in. 1, 2, 3. And come back out, right? So now, things that you wanna look out for. I wanna show you guys from this angle what you don't wanna do is shrug, right? You wanna look out for a shrug. You shrugging is not gonna be you retracting, all right? Another thing you wanna look out for is bringing your shoulders out. See how far the band goes without me even retracting my shoulders. Take a look at it one more time. So, band, right? And I can bring band as far as I can out here, but it doesn't mean I'm really retracting my shoulder blades. So really focus on that, or else you're not getting that retraction piece out of it. Because if I'm just doing this, I'm using all shoulder and not the rhomboids as a muscle group that you'll be using. Rhomboids and a little bit of your traps, but not your traps that'll elevate your shoulders or elevate your scapula. It's more the ones that'll just bring them towards the middle. All right. Now, something a little more advanced that you can do, right? I'll show you guys from the side, is get in this position here. If you don't, even if you don't have a band, you can do this. I like to do them. You'll do just one side at a time. And essentially is, again, I'll go palm up, thumbs out, and I'll come back, come all the way up, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, come in. Now this one's very, very important that you feel that your shoulder blades are retracting. That's why I tell you it's a little more advanced, because it's hard to actually feel whether you're getting a retraction or not if you're not really in tune with your body yet. Because again, I can do all this and it can be all shoulder, right? So I would do, again, 6 to 8 reps each side and hold for about 3 to 5 seconds each one, okay? These are simple movements that you can do at the house. Take about 5 minutes to do. If you do 6 reps, hold each rep for 3 seconds. That's 18 seconds of holding that position, right? So make sure you do both sides. Always make sure you do both sides. And those are just a couple simple ways you can do you can start working on this. What will happen if you don't take care of this? All right. Eventually, it can lead to chronic pain. If you're an athlete and you're constantly throwing or you're constantly pushing in the gym, even if you're a regular person, just pushing in the gym and not doing enough pulling, right? This will cause an imbalance, limit your mobility in the shoulder, and then it'll end up causing an injury in your shoulder, right? A variety of different injuries can come out of this, right? Now, over time, if you don't take care of it, even just as a regular human being, what it can do is, if I'm protracted and I never take care of it, right, I never activate these muscles, never open up these muscles, I can slowly start coming down into a more hunched position if I don't take care of all the muscle groups. Because again, it's just like a chain of events. Once you don't take care of one thing, everything else will start coming down with it. All right. So I'm trying to keep this a little shorter. I'm gonna try to keep it under 10 minutes. But I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, and I know I'm about to reach 10 minutes. So I want to say thank you. If you like the video, go ahead and subscribe. Please share with people that you think it'll help out. And yeah, leave me any questions if you got them about this or anything else when it comes to any of these correctives. All right. Appreciate y'all. Stay motivated.